Hey, it's Nivi with dbncreations. Today, I'm gonna teach you 5 new words in episode number 2, which are essential for day-to-day life. Before I start the lesson, I want you guys to know why learning advanced English words important. The answer to this question is quite simple. Having a vast array of vocabs is the starting point for both being able to speak polished English and for increasing your ability to understand English native speakers. In other words, if you have an expanded vocab, you can explain your ideas clearly and fluently and have a full interesting conversation. So, are you ready to upgrade your vocabulary? Then, let's get started. I've got 5 new words for you. Let's find out its meaning and make an example sentences. The first word that we have in the list is Cupidity, which is a noun used to describe people who have a burning desire to acquire more wealth, possession, power, etc. than a person need. So, it basically means an obsession with getting rich and buying stuffs. The synonyms of this word are avarice, greediness, etc. Let's make an example. One should always have control over their cupidity. Another example is Henry's cupidity for wealth. Let him work for more hours than he usually works. The second word that we have is nonplus, which is a verb and a noun too. Synonyms are bewilder, baffle, perplex, etc. As a verb, if you describe someone as nonplus, you mean they are so confused and surprised to the extent that they don't know what to say or do. To put it simply, something weird and mysterious can nonplus you. For instance, this question really nonpluses me. Another example is John is nonplussed by how much his friends seem to hate his growth in his career. As a noun, if you describe a person as at a nonplus, then you mean they are in a state of being confused. Let's say Alex appears to be at a nonplus, seeing his wife dancing at the party who was too shy in nature. And the second example is Ram seems to be at a nonplus when he sees his wife in a modern attire, who always used to wear traditional attire. The third word that we have on the board is construe, which is a verb. If you construe something, you understand the meaning of the word, a statement, or an action in a particular way. It basically means to understand the meaning, especially of other person's action and statement in a particular way. The synonyms of this word are see, explain, etc. Let's make an example out of this word. His reply to my message can hardly be construed as an apology. Another example is, though I paid you a compliment for your project, you construed my words as an insult. The fourth word is infallible, which is a verb. If something or someone is infallible, then they are never wrong or never make mistakes or never failing. Always effective. Synonyms are flawless, impeccable, etc. For instance, Barry's infallible method of teaching helps the students to focus well and pass the exam with flying colors. And to give another example, sometimes we are not always infallible in the decisions that we make in our life. The last word is sumptuous, which is an adjective used to describe something that is splendid and expensive looking. Synonyms are lavish, magnificent, etc. Let me give you an example now. My friend Ben wants to buy a sumptuous house with garden. Another example. I gifted my friend a sumptuous wall clock. Now let's do a little quiz to make sure that you really got it. So, you are going to see the questions on the screen. I'll leave the questions for 10 seconds. So just hit pause, answer all the questions and then hit play and I will show the answer for another 10 seconds. And of course just hit pause when you see the answer and you can compare your own answer. Alright. Now, let's do the quiz. Now remember, cupidity means greedy for wealth. Nonplus means confused and surprised. Infallible means error-free. Sumptuous means impressive and expensive. Construe means to interpret the meaning of something. So, here we go. Fill in the blanks with appropriate word. 1. Rita looked great in a blank silk dress. 2. Never let your blank for money make you ignore your loved ones. 3. Sie Hasen blank memory of our meeting. 4. Though Mary looked at the message several times, she was unable to blank the message behind Henry's messy text. 5. We are blank by his strange behavior. 6. Blank left him with a lot of money, but no friends. 7. Barry seems to be in a blank seeing his friend finishing the project in an hour. 8. He knows many things about the computer programming but he's not blank. 9. You shouldn't blank my silence is acceptance of your plan to copy my projects. 10. We had a blank meal in the afternoon. Answers. 1. Rita looked great in a sumptuous silk dress. 2. Never let your cupidity for money make you ignore your loved ones. 3. Sita has an infallible memory of our meeting. 4. Though Mary looked at the message several times, she was unable to construe the message behind Henry's messy text. 5. We are nonplussed by his strange behavior. 6. Cupidity left him with a lot of money, but no friends. 7. Barry seems to be in a nonplus seeing his friend finishing the project in an hour. 8. He knows many things about the computer programming but he's not infallible. 9. You shouldn't construe my silence as acceptance of your plan to copy my projects. 10. We had a sumptuous meal in the afternoon. I hope that my little demonstration helped you to understand the meaning of these words. How many did you get right? Let me know in the comments box below. And make your own sentences using these words. I'm looking forward to getting your comments. If you like this content, please hit the like button, share it with your friends and family. And do subscribe the channel without fail to get notified for further lessons. That's all for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep smiling. Keep practicing. This is me Nivi signing off the day. I will be back with another lesson soon. Bye, take care. Happy learning.